A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue to movie 4 on the topic of formatting our research papers. So, in the previous movie, we talked about how to format heading level 1 and heading level 2. In this specific movie 4, we're gonna learn how to format heading level 3, if not heading level 4 and level 5. So I want to turn off a paragraph symbol because I just fall in love with it right now. It's so useful, it's so helpful. I turn it on. So now I want to hit enter because I want to add heading level 2 and level 3 for chapter 2 review of related literature. So I hit enter and I left align this one. So I don't have the headings and subheading here, but I have prepared them in a separate Word document. So I'm going to share with you a trick, a very important trick, how to insert a text from another file of Microsoft Word. So in order to do that, you can see here insert the insert tab. You click on insert tab, and then you move way here, ladies and gentlemen. Go to object and text from file. You are going to insert a text from file. So now I can go to the file that I want to import. I highlight it and click on insert. So now everything is here, ladies and gentlemen, everything is here. So I for this research topic, the research topic here is perception and practice of extensive reading among university students at one public university in Cambodia. So I have drafted roughly of literature review concepts or literature review framework because I have consulted some book chapters and journal articles, and then I believe that my literature review, my final literature review, or at least 80% final literature review, gonna cover these areas or issues. So I'm going to review a concept of extensive reading. So it is a heading level 2. I bold it, and it is left aligned. This is heading level 1. Chapter 2, review of related literature, heading level 1, bold and centered. So I'm going to review concepts of extensive reading, heading level 2, and I'm going to review the difference between extensive reading and intensive reading. It's also heading level 2, it's bold. And I'm going to review key factors influencing extensive reading. It's also heading level 2. I'm going to review current studies on extensive reading. I bold it also. And finally, I'm going to develop my own conceptual framework or a conceptual framework for my study. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, under this chapter 2, I am going to review 1 area, 2, 3, 4, and finally I construct my conceptual framework. So I have 5 headings level 2. In addition to heading level 2, I also under concepts, okay, for example, under concepts of extensive reading, I'm going to review definition of extensive reading, I'm going to review the literature related to reading development during childhood, and I'm going to review the literature related to the definition of extensive reading. So it's clear that I have three subheadings under this main heading. So this they become definition of reading, reading development during childhood, and definitions of extensive reading become heading level 3. They are headings level 3. So how are you going to format heading level 3? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's very simple. We need to bold them, okay, highlight, bold them, and italicize them. So now everything is good to go. Extensive reading versus intensive reading. I don't have heading level 3 or subheadings for this heading, so it's gonna be independent. It's gonna be stand all alone. Key factors influencing extensive reading. I am going to review home factor, school factor, peer factor, and significant other factor. So they become a heading level 3. So I'm going to select all of them, Control B to bold them, and Control I to italicize them. Now they become headings level 3. Under current study on extensive reading, I also review extensive reading and academic success because research after research after research show that people or learners who practice a lot of extensive reading or practice extensive reading regularly also perform top at school. So I'm going to review that. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to review also extensive reading and life success. Research also showed the relationships or correlation between pleasure reading or extensive reading and success in life. And I also review will review extensive reading practiced by avid book reader. So I have three subheadings under the main heading of current study on extensive reading. So they become level 3. I'm going to Control B and Control I. So conceptual framework, I don't have a subheading, so I don't need heading level 3. I save the document right now. I click on save. So ladies and gentlemen, that's how we format heading level 3. So to recap, heading level 1 is bold in the center. Heading level 2 is bold and left align. Heading level 3 is bold and left align also, but it must be in italics. So you can see in italic, italic, italic. Okay. So you might be wondering how I'm going to add paragraph. Uh, for example, concepts of extensive reading. It's very easy. You put the cursor here and you hit enter on your keyboard. You hit type on your keyboard because we need to indent the first line of each paragraph, and we cannot use bold for the body text. So, and then we can start typing. Something like that, ladies and gentlemen. How about the paragraph that you need to construct for heading level 3? It's exactly the same as for heading level 2. So you hit enter and you hit a tab on your keyboard in order to indent the first line of the paragraph. And don't use bold, don't use italic, and you can start. We can start entering paragraph, sorry, for definition of living here to example studies say uh, non 2012 and Wu 2000 sorry 2009 can be defined as blah blah blah. So ladies and gentlemen, if I turn off the paragraph symbol, the format looks like that. So I hope you find this movie useful, and we will go to movie. I'm sorry, we will go to movie 5, where we gonna talk about the contents for chapter 3, research methodology. Perhaps we also learn to add heading level 4, if possible level 5. But I want to emphasize that we do not need to use uh, all heading levels. Possibly heading level 1 and heading level 2 satisfy our needs already, so we don't need to go to heading level 3 or 4 or 5. So I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.